We are live. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We are day 57 of 365 days of guitar practice. If you're brand new, I'm JWills, midlife dude, getting back into music and learning how to play guitar from scratch after 22 years, and we are on day 57. And for all of you returning subscribers, thank you so much for following along. It's awesome. And it is normally shredding Sundays. I can't really shred yet. Working on that. However, probably see, I mentioned this a couple of videos ago. I'm on vacation currently, and I'm going to be taking a trip. And I realized I have no gear. And so, of course, I thought today would be a great day to have a little unboxing of gear that I got. I suppose if you like pause it and zoom in, you'll see right off the bat. But I need some gear for travel. So what we're gonna do, and for all of you returning subscribers, you know what's up. I'm working on that second intro a little bit. After Sound Effects Saturday yesterday, we're back in the Orange Dark Terror, and I pulled the pack rat back out again because I was like, well, if the old overdrive pedal sounded that cool, the new one's got to sound cool too. So I was fiddling around with that for many, many hours last night. I don't know how many settings and stuff I went through, but anyhow, let's go through a little intro, and then we will get to the unboxing, get to the cool shit. All right, so again, day 57, rock and roll. Get some stuff turned on. And oh, all of you folks who have been following along in the PSA that I made yesterday, thank you all for leaving the kind comments. I appreciate you all greatly for that. Yeah, you know, you can't make everyone happy, and there's just weirdos out there in the world. What do you do? Moving on. So, pack rat is in. A little tight here. I'm gonna move that over. We'll get to you in just a sec. Put a little So the Dark Terror has like 40% on the gain channel. We're shaped out about, again, I'm experimenting with this shape quite a bit, so it's gonna sound different tonight. I normally do late night videos. Doing single coil, just a lot of experimentation with all kinds of just fun stuff that I really didn't realize or haven't went down that rabbit hole. So the old Tele sounds like this. It's in drop D. Not bad, of course. It's a Tele. It's always gonna sound good. Push that little pack rat button. Just puts a little growl on the top of it. All right. Shush. Sometimes you miss a string. Be a short one. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I want to get to unbox some cool shit. All right, so, and if you're brand new, welcome. And those of you who are tuning in and hitting that subscribe button, thanks a bunch. We are at 512 subscribers today. Not that I'm chasing a number. I am now, though. I'm chasing my 1,000 subs because I made an off-the-cuff many videos back that if I randomly got to 1,000 subs, again, this is a passion project of mine, an excuse to buy more gear, wink wink. I was gonna get the EVH 5150 iconic 80 watt in white. So that's the goal, that's the new goal. All right, so it's gonna be a little different pace. We're gonna be unboxing. I purposely didn't tune the Schecter. I was hammering on her a little hard last night. So I suspect she's a little out of tune. I'm crossing fingers actually that it's out of tune, because one of the reasons, stop yapping, Jay. Start unboxing some guitar porn. Come on now. All right, so let's open the cool box first. That's just strings and a pedal. So as you can see in the box, it's an orange Crush. So I was eyeballing this amp before I decided that JWills needs a passion project months ago, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna get some cool gear, and I ended up picking up all the tube amps and all the big stuff that I can't travel with. And so I was looking at this. Oh, look at that. I always love you gotta love Sweetwater, right? They give you a little they give you some swag, fucking candies to make you fat. That's all good. All right, so let's turn you over and get you out of the box. All righty, sweet. It's always fun to have new gear, right? All right, so we have our Orange Crush 35 RT that we're going to be fiddling around with today. So grab a beverage of choice. Oh shit! Need my Pepsi. 0 calories, of course. All right, so grab a beverage, sit back, and we're gonna play all of you wonderful hardcore guitarists that just like to sit around and watch guitar shit. This is for you. And me, of course. All right, so let's see if I'm gonna turn that girl off. I got a little additional power cord coming out here just in case this thing doesn't reach back to the wall. However, one of the people online reviewing this bad boy happened to mention that it has, at least I think I heard it right, a very long power cord, which is kind of cool. And I got this in, I have, oh look at that, got some cool swag, right? Gotta love stickers, I love stickers, never grew out of that. Got a little owner's manual, which we're not gonna worry about right now. Got a little inspector tag, they get orange or black, what do you think? Yeah, I got the orange one, of course. And what do we got? Power cord. Sweet. All right, get that out of the way. Ta-da! All right, so I'm going to be, so my trip coming up, that's the reason I'm getting this. If those of you are like, why did you get a completely smaller amp when you've got a 2x12 and multiple 100-watt head sitting here? Well, I'm traveling down south. Deep down south to the old Texas area. So I needed something to pack in one of my suitcases that would fit dimensionally and weight-wise. This will fit in one of my suitcases. And then I'll stack all my clothes and shit on top of it, right? But this amp has got some cool little features. I'm not sponsored by anyone, but I would totally take a Sweetwater sponsorship. 100%. Because it's gear. Who wouldn't take that, right? Anywho, we're going to continue fiddling with this and see how it sounds. I'm going to pretty much run through all of the settings on it, and we're just going to play around and see what this thing sounds like. I know there are an uber amount of videos out there that cover this and review it. This isn't a review. This is an unboxing and a noodling around and having fun on a beautiful, beautiful Sunday in Northern California. And I hope that wherever you're at, you're having a beautiful, wonderful Sunday as well, because there's nothing better to do on a Sunday than unbox new gear and play with it. So let's see how this sounds. Oh, the other box. There was like, I opened the other one. This is just some strings, less exciting stuff. But I got a foot switch for this thing. This is another thing that was very appealing to me about this amp, is that it has a lot of very useful features. Not that I don't mind packing pedals and whatnot, because I'm going to bring the Memory Man and the pack rat with me. However, I really dig the fact that this has an onboard tuner. It has an effects loop, which is pretty darn cool considering, from my understanding, that's only offered. I'm not a gear expert whatsoever. I'm so amateur. However, I have come across and noticed that smaller practice amps don't have a lot of these features, which is pretty cool. Like my Boss has effects loop, like everything else does. I don't think Dark Terror does. Anyway, that is one of the reasons I got this. Yep, here we go. Orange FS1 foot switch, which we're going to be definitely playing with on that. More candy to make you fat. More stickers. Awesome. And then I got 2 sets of strings, just in case I fuck some strings up down south. Going to experiment with some different strings. So I got some power slinkies and some beefy slinkies. I'm still on the fence about what guitar to take down. We're going to have to temporarily put a hold on Whammy Bar Wednesday. It's just going to be whatever Wednesday for that Wednesday, because I'm actually flying out on a Wednesday, coming back on a Monday. So it's going to be I'm going to have a short video for that, because I don't know how my flights are going to be and traveling. And if something gets lost, cross fingers it doesn't. I want to make sure that I have at least every day covered. And then, you know, if I got to go buy a guitar, cheap guitar, bummer. But the, yeah, anyway, so that is, the plan is to have something to travel with. And guitar-wise, I can't bring Miss Jackson, I don't want to bring her, but it's either going to be, so that's where I was going with that, Terminator or the Tele. It's going to be one of the two. Neither one have a whammy bar on them, and that's totally fine. I mean, maybe the Tele, I don't think the Tele does. And, this does not come with a, oh, that's all right. I got a couple of chords here. Sweet. All right, well, first off, let's see what you sound like, dear. All right, so let's go power on. Where's power switch? There we go. Power on. Cool, got red light there. Let's go input. Also another feature, I mean, I have one other amp that has headphones on it. I think the PV does. But this has headphones, which is pretty cool. And apparently it simulates a cab of sorts. I don't know what kind, a 4x12 maybe. I can't remember off the top of my head. But let's see what this sounds like. So we're gonna turn everything to noon, as we always do. Let's see here. Actually, is this thing even in? That would be a bummer if no one can see this. Oh, almost. See, we'll just back up a little bit. We'll back up just a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that's in frame. And let's see what this sounds like. Alright, so clean. Let's go. Let's go 50 on everything. Oh, yeah, that's right. That does not control that channel. Treble, 50, noon, 50%. Everything's gonna go to 50. We'll leave it on single coil. She got some power. Tuner do? I'm so curious about this tuner. Actually, I'll probably tune this thing. Let's tune it back up just so I can take this in for a stroll. I did check this on the Boss tuner before. This thing's spot on. All right, that's cool. And for those who cannot see this, obviously I don't have a camera over my shoulder. How this is rolling is that there's red and then it turns green on whatever note you're at, and then also the little in-between sharp and flat indicators. You know what? We're gonna move you back because you're just getting too close. Tuner over there was a little off, or maybe this one is, who knows? Interesting. Okay. I like the fact that the tuner actually works with it on. That's actually really cool. Sweet. Awesome. Sweet. Sound cool, I bet. Wow. That's nice. and power chord. Just started working on those. Those are an interesting little chord. Always have trouble with that string buzzing down there, ain't gonna lie. But it's a work in progress. Oh, and there's no reverb. Oh, that's right, no reverb. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what a little bit of reverb sounds like. We'll go 50%. Oh, I like that. That's cool. That's cool. Yep, had to happen. At some point, can't deal with the blur. I dig that. You know what's coming next, fellas? We have to go to the dirty channel. Oh, probably help turn that on. Let's go increment at a time. Let's go 25%. And let's go no reverb. We're gonna give it a fair shot. Still at high noon on all treble, middle, and bass. Gain, is it gain? Okay, gain's at 50%. So. This is all in single coil mode on the Tele. Let's see what happens. That's awesome. I dig that. Let's go add about 25% more dirty. Trying to shred when I can't shred yet, damn it. Ooh, damn, that's hot. Sound. I like this. This is sounding really good. It's about 20. I'm going to go 25%. 50. That's probably getting up there to like the max. That's 75% Oh, sweaty. Getting a little hot in here. That does sound really cool. Let's go full reverb, 100% reverb. Scale, but it kind of sounded cool. All right, so now we're gonna go full. We're gonna go 75% dirty. Ooh. How do we turn the sound down? Gain, I guess. Does that sound sort of? Oh yeah. So the gain is actually the volume, apparently. So no reverb and 75% dirty and fourth notch. We're like fourth notch on gain. Okay, so we just killed all the crunch. How do we get that back without absolutely destroying the next door neighbor? Okay, so there's a direct correlation between dirty and gain. Okay, so we're gonna go, what if we go super dirty and goes up so fast. I guess I can try to control it here on the guitar too. Man, god damn, that's loud. Alright, so we're gonna come back to like 50% dirty. And just keep it, go roll off the dirty and keep going gain. Now let's mess with some EQ. Treble's at 50, we're gonna go treble to 75%. We're gonna go mids to 25%. Actually, that about, ooh, hear that little wobble? That's where I like to land. Like you can hear it. So we're like 33%. to 75%. Man, that sounds good. I just need to play it better. This is very clean. Now let's add some reverb. We'll bring this up to about 25, like 30%. Interesting pick attack, like it's sensitive, but I like it. Ooh, start getting the old fan going a little hotter in here. Woo. I can't pick or tap yet, but let's see what happens. Someday when I can tap, that'll sound really cool. I'm just literally fiddling, obviously. I don't know how to tap, I just... Well, it'll do it. That's pretty cool. let's a little more fiddling, and then we will wrap it up for today on day 57. And let's go a little bit more. Let's go 50% reverb. I think it's going to be a little too much. Or can you ever have enough reverb? I don't know. Welcome back to the channel. Day 57 in the bag and some new gear. So I hope all of you who are still listening, you wonderful guitar-loving souls, didn't get to the pedal. We'll get to that tomorrow. We're going to be back here tomorrow on day 58. All right, let's move the old new edition. Well done. Little lad, little orange lad. That's going to be that's a little nickname, little orange lad. Or call it the red lad, because I used to be, well, I kind of have a red beard left, sort of. I've got that Scottish background in me. But I do believe, and thank you all again, if you are still watching, for following along. And see you tomorrow for day 58. Peace. See you tomorrow.